Good morning and welcome along to lesson 179. We'll take a moment to gently close the eyes down. And this morning, as you drop in, I just invite you to soften. So literally to soften around your edges. Feeling your jaw soften, your belly soften, your chest, your shoulders, your brow, your hands, your feet, your buttocks. Anywhere at all that you notice any holding, that invitation to just soften, 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 to release and to recognize that you are safe, that all is well. And then breathing deeply into your softened body and exhaling fully. And then 2 more big deep breaths in and out. And then we'll gently tuck our chins and offer our crowns. We begin this day in gratitude. We open our hearts and we surrender to love. We ask love to lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters are wholesome and that all experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth that we are one, that we are love, and that we are free. And so we release these words and we let it be. And we move on to lesson 179. God is but love, and therefore so am I. Again, is still our theme. And the review is 167. There is one life, and that I share with God. There is one life, and that I share with God. And then the second, your grace is given me. I claim it now. And this is the one that I suppose really jumps out at me, that this grace is there. We live in this space of grace, but we've got to claim it. We've got to own it. We've got to want it. We've got to make it ours. And then this life that we share with God or with love, we've got to fully acknowledge it. And it's there, it's available, but it's like having a gift that you don't bother to open, or something that's unused and in the back of the cupboard. So it's about taking the gift out and actually using it and being grateful for it. And recognizing it's yours, it is yours to use. And we're going to go into a meditation with this. And in your meditation, it's never about searching or looking for anything, because it's meditation and I suppose / contemplation in a way, because we go in with the statement with us. However, it's not about rooting around or analyzing or anything like that. It's just if anything arises for you during the meditation. So to take you into meditation, I'm going to read a little bit of the prayer that I have been weaving through this review. So I invite you to soften your gaze once more, relax your shoulders, let your eyes rest in their sockets. And put your hands in a mudra of your choice. And then we stay steady, our feet, our Creator. We let our doubts be quiet and our holy minds be still. Speak to us. We have no words to give you. We would only listen to your word and make it ours. Lead our practicing, as does a parent lead a little child along a way it does not understand. Yet does the child follow, sure that it is safe, because its parent leads the way. So do we bring our practicing to you, and if we stumble, you will raise us up. If we forget the way, we count upon your sure remembering. We wander off, but you will not forget to call us back. Quicken our footsteps now that we may practice more certainly and quickly unto you. And we accept the word you offer us to unify our practicing as we review the thoughts that you have given us. There is one life, and that I share with love. Your grace is given me. I claim it now. So I will mind the time and I will call you back. And just allow yourself to drop right in. When you're ready, you can gently lift your gaze and come back to the space that we're sharing here today. The thing that came to me during the meditation or the practice really was the importance of using the course as you move through it. So, when we say things like your grace is given me, I claim it now, it's to to start to remember that that's available to us. So it's when we're in the midst of turmoil, when there's something kicking off or something going on, that's when we need to call on the grace and remind ourselves, that grace is there for us and that there is this spaciousness available to us within any situation. To remember that, we are one with love, that we're not separate, and that we can call on that love instead of operating from the patterned place that has been our go-to for so long, where we try to figure something out with the head that created it in the first place. And so the only way we get to do that is literally by practicing it, by, putting it into practice. And the more you put it into practice, the more it becomes a go-to sort of thing. And it becomes more and more automatic. Because I was trying to think, well, how does this work for me? I'm around the course a long time. So sometimes I am in the midst of something and then I remember, but I remember so quickly now. That's the thing. Because life still does its thing, and it's about remembering to use this. And I know I woke up the other night and I woke up in sort of fear. I couldn't remember a dream or anything, but I woke up with that feeling of sort of shakiness and palpitations in my heart. And, I stayed like that for several minutes before it even occurred to me to call on the Holy Spirit. And as soon as I called on the Holy Spirit, I started to feel this, waves of peace wash over me. But there is this, it's almost like a resistance or a trying to fix something some other way rather than just this surrender and say, like, there is grace, it's here, and there is space. And, there are all sorts of ways of dealing with things if you let love in and let love guide you. So it could have been that I might have needed to sit up for a while. As it happened, I was able to stay lying down and I just felt these waves of peace wash over me. But this course is no good unless you actually very consciously put it into practice in your everyday life. So the next time you feel anything kind of moving, just to remember that grace is available to you and literally claim it. I claim ease and grace. And you can do it at the beginning of every day. I claim ease and grace, on this day. If you're going into a meeting, I claim ease and grace. I know they're rightfully mine and that love goes with me wherever I go. So from my heart to yours, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your practice and I will be with you tomorrow.